Make it real. Here we are. Oh my God. We did it. We made it. You survived the night to get to this point in your life. Aren't you
All for
excited?
this.
For this.
I can't do that.
Now, these two movies are fucking awful. B movie battle, my dick. This was not a battle. This was more like a chore.
Oh, B movie battle's always a chore.
Where do these movies come from? They come out of the bingo hopper of death.
I think I just chose these.
We did that spinning thing from the picker.
These two have been around for a while on the list, and if you watch the Jansen episode, we had envelopes and they're in there, and they just never got picked.
Oh well, they're picked now, and we'll never see them again.
Oh, luckily we don't have to.
I saw them both on YouTube for free. Thank you, YouTube.
Although the YouTube quality on Star Slammer / The Adventures of Tora Prison Ship Star Slammer,
yes,
/ Star Slammer The Escape. There's like 5 different names for this. The audio is terrible.
All of them equally terrible.
All the titles?
Yes, and the movie. So no title could fix this movie.
No, I don't even know where to begin on this thing. I guess we'll do Star Slammer first.
It's pretty much how you described it. A woman is on a prison spaceship.
I didn't even describe it. I read off the long ass title.
Yeah, that's all you need. Is that's it. That's the movie, because it's basically this blonde woman who is, I guess, taken from a planet with her midgets get killed, and they take her away from her midgets, and she takes her shirt off twice in the movie.
You're really focused on the midgets here.
Oh yeah, that was the most important part of the movie for me, because they did not last very long, and they had no dialogue. They just had sound effects over their voices. It was really sad.
I'm trying to remember who the midgets are.
Nobody.
Oh, these guys. Yeah, these people. And I noticed they have the Tesla truck drive by in the background here in a second.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Yeah, here's a quick little snippet here.
Yes,
there you go. That's all you need to know right there.
This is our movie. This is what we had to watch for 70 minutes.
Tits are hanging out, or clothes are up her ass.
Oh, she got a really bad. I did read the trivia page. Her ass, she got really bad hemorrhoids, and it looked like the state of Wisconsin. That's what I saw.
Oh, fun.
So that's a fun trivia to think about her ass having, horrible infection caused by this awful movie.
Ruined my masturbation during.
Yes. Yeah, God.
I usually try to skim through before we start, but I watched this like a week and a half ago, and I don't really have a whole lot of memories.
I was the same way.
Luckily, I took notes.
Oh my God!
Remembering now that it's chapters in this movie for some reason.
Well, they had to split up, because you get confused if you didn't have them.
Yes, and I'm confused now that I have them.
Because it opens with a lesbian prison warden putting leeches on the back of some chick's skin, and then a robot comes and says, "Start torture process plan B," and then it goes to another torture for the girl. That's the opening of the movie. That has nothing really to do with the rest of the movie, because I don't even know if that character is even in the movie after that scene.
I don't
remember her.
It was a robot actor that couldn't get work as the Star Wars little droid.
Yes,
it was a little knockoff of that. I could show it, but I don't want to.
It's fine. We don't even.
I want to watch this scene. She talks to the weird ass. All right, here comes the Tesla truck.
This guy's the best part of the movie, though. This villain, this main guy, Ron Weston is his name.
He gets fucked up throughout it.
Oh, he's all tore up in this movie.
Ross,
and then he has his friend who should be from the cartoon Beetlejuice, but he's not.
I called him Flea in my notes.
Yes, he's very Flea-esque.
He's right here. Flea / Clint Howard. He's got kind of that unfortunate.
It should have been Clint Howard, but it wasn't. Yeah, there he is.
Yeah, I feel like this guy was in Surf Nazis Must Die when they did that one.
Not Surf Ninjas.
No, Surf Nazis.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
And young crystals. Then let's find some. I did well then, Master. You did well, Krigo.
That's Flea.
He looks like that MST3K Time Crisis with it. Everybody's gay agents.
So in the future,
In the
kids are gay
future,
agents?
kids are gay agents. That's what that reminded me of. But oh man, this was so terrible. God, how can you stand that heat in there?
Oh,
Oh,
I'm in here all day too.
oh my God, you're just melting away.
3 days in a row.
That Beetlejuice shirt's gonna just turn into
It's already just like a
oh.
wet. It's just stuck to me.
Are you gonna wear that when you go see the movie in theaters when it comes out in September?
Funny. Can you imagine?
That movie that doesn't exist in your
Yeah.
head.
Can you imagine if that movie was real and came out?
Oh, it's so weird. They got 2 trailers out now, and it's still not real.
We can
But
do
I guess
amazing things with
they're
AI.
saying there's connections to the cartoon.
Oh, so it's like Ghostbusters Frozen Empire.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. So that's going to be interesting.
I finally watched that.
Did you watch it?
Yeah, we'll discuss that during Hollywood is Dead, but
Well,
you know what? Fuck it. We're here.
Why? Why we're here to talk about how this movie
I
sucks?
watched it finally, and I'm like,
Yeah,
I liked it. I liked it just fine.
fine.
I noticed a lot of cartoon references and Ghostbusters 2 references. More so than the first movie.
Wow.
You haven't seen it yet?
No, I have not. I'm waiting for it to be free.
Yeah, I like it. I don't know. They did something interesting with the demon bad guy. You know, it was out of place for a Ghostbusters movie, which was kind of nice actually, because I didn't want to see any more goddamn Zool and all that, and they finally went off brand.
You just went so you saw Vigo instead.
Yeah,
More
Vigo.
Vigo.
Vigo was kind of Vigo was very different from the first movie, and then this was very different from their first movie.
Vigo was a little lesbian girl.
Yeah,
because there's a little ghost lesbian girl in this movie, I guess. Apparently,
yeah, there is.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah, she so much so that she almost kills herself to be with the ghost lesbian girl.
That's what I heard as well. Yeah, she's nuts. She's insane.
Yeah, she's not a good Ghostbuster.
She's not a very good Ghostbuster. She's kind of stupid. She's like Lydia Dietz from Beetlejuice because she goes, "I want to be dead too." No. Yeah, we tied it together nicely. How about that?
You're gonna get away from my dad.
Because he's gonna touch me and take pictures. Oh wait, no, he won't because I'm not a boy.
Yeah.
So it's all right. I have breasts. He doesn't like that.
Yeah. So this movie though, chapter for some reason, it's really just she ruins this guy's hand and gets sentenced to prison for it. Mm-hmm. And then it's just one of those sci-fi prison movies where it's just...
Well, it's really tame though, which was disappointing because I wanted if it was going to be like, okay, yeah there's lesbian prison guards, lesbian wardens. Now let's see some action. Let's see some horrible softcore, fake eating of the poontang and a little nipple lick. But no, none of that. We got none of that. It's just
I'm fine without
boring fucking movie. Well, it's just boring. There's nothing going on. It was
so
boring.
That's the problem.
The obligatory shot of her taking her shirt off to put it on again.
Yep.
Which made no sense.
She takes her time putting that new shirt back on.
It's so sad.
It's like Fredo and Ray's like, slow down when you put the new shirt on.
Not with this movie, honey. Don't do it. Don't do it for this movie, honey. Please, no.
No, but it's the second you watch it, you're like, yeah, I see what they're doing with her. Because she's like we saw on that scene there, she's barely got him covered.
It's ridiculous.
Fucking weird ass wizard comes out with the sand people.
The midgets, the out of work midgets.
I wrote down the bad guy that you said you like. I liked him too. He looks like Michael Parks and he sounds like Michael Wincott.
Yes, and he reminded me of Tom Atkins a little bit, and the guy from Doll Man who played that character, the actor. That reminded me a little bit of him.
That we keep encountering on our stuff.
Yes. At first I thought it was him. I was like, oh shit! I was like, oh wait, no, it's not him. But the Doll Man guy. I know he's got a real name. I just can't think of it right now.
But that was chapter 1, Death on Planet Oros. And then it goes chapter 2, Star Slammer and Space Lesbian Prison. And it looks like a blast. Because everyone's a bitch to her. It's like a high school.
Yeah, it's high school. It's Mean Girls. Mean Girls in space. And they don't even have the decency to have a lesbian sex scene.
They haze her. There's gross food with bugs in it. There's
it's a lot like
a weird sports scene where there's a little boy and he's beating up a luchador. I don't know what the hell that was. I'm skimming through here. This is the scene, so you get what you're getting here. You know what you're gonna watch. just based on some of these shots.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like Ilsa the Nazi, those like
No.
those violent porno ones where
Well, that's the thing. That's what you want with a movie like this, and they don't give it to you. It's like, well, this is disappointing. This you could show this movie on, kids could watch this on YouTube for free, for God's sakes.
yeah, except for the 2 titty shots.
Well, I mean, it's on YouTube. It was there.
Yeah, but they're still kids. Like,
No, I know.
I'm not saying that they can't.
No, I'm not saying. I'm saying, yeah, there. Kids can watch this. Like, you'd be like, "Ooh, this is a dirty movie. I'm getting away with watching it." And they sit and they watch it. And they go, "Oh, this is disappointing."
Yeah.
Like, this is back
I
when
don't
like we had Cinemax after dark. You stay up late and sneak into the living room and turn the TV on to watch like
Yeah.
softcore porn. This is kind of equivalent to that, but then this is a softcore porn without softcore porn.
I remember doing that, sneaking out. My parents' room was right on the other side of the TV, and then I usually could flip it pretty good because I'd hear the,
Oh yeah.
But one time I didn't, and my reaction was pretend I'm asleep.
Exactly.
And I don't think she bought it.
Where's your other hand?
No, I wasn't even doing that, honestly. Because
I
I'm like,
know.
it's so quiet in the
Yeah.
house. And
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't get away with that. Like, this is back in this day when you didn't have a phone and a computer in your room, you had to like
Right.
memorize it and then fucking later on.
Ah!
Yeah, you
I
used
love
your
it.
mind a lot more back then.
Yes, the good old days.
I can't do that now. I really don't.
No, I can't do it anymore. My sex drive is so bad I can't do anything anymore. That's what
Just off the
happens.
couch, frustration.
I wish I could do that. I can't even do that. It's just pathetic. It's so sad. It's a sad, shriveled, putrid thing. No, I'm done.
Looks like
I'm gonna
Snuffleupagus.
I'm gonna go put a bullet in my brain. Put it to sleep.
Put it in it.
Yeah. Boom. Done.
Encase it in carbonite.
Exactly.
Do the Han Solo.
Yeah. But this movie, it's just, oh god! And I love the fact that they stole special effects from other movies because I guess they had this B footage from all these other bad sci-fi movies, so they just kind of culled it all together for the big epic space battle at the end of the movie, where everybody has a spaceship magically. Like every villain has its own spaceship when they didn't have a spaceship in the whole movie.
I wrote down right here. Yeah, there's the spaceship showing up, and you're right. It's like all the movies of this era just ripped off footage because it's
Pretty much.
It was cheaper than filming, so fuck it.
Yeah, why not? Why wouldn't you do it?
But I wrote down some music starts playing. I'm like, this is like the closest they can get to the Who without being sued, without having to pay a fortune.
Yeah, it's very Tommy.
Tommy, and it sounds like Kansas also.
I just saw a scene from
That's
Tommy the other day where it was
Oliver
Tommy
Reed.
was trying. Well, no, it wasn't. No, it was the scene with the redhead. She's dead. She was
1941.
oh god, I forgot her name. I'm just getting old. But she was trying to seduce him, but he's a deaf, dumb, and blind kid. Sure plays a mean pinball, so he didn't really understand what was going on.
Oh, okay.
So it's just wacky, her thriving and like
And
going
Margaret.
crazy. And Margaret, yeah.
And Margaret.
She's going crazy, trying to seduce him, and he's just like,
yeah, he doesn't see her, and she's trying to seduce him visually. I'm like,
yeah, it's
what's
hilarious.
wrong with
It's kind
you?
of funny. Ken Russell's a fucking freak show.
And Margaret's, she's out of her goddamn mind in that movie.
Oh, she's great. She's really committed.
She makes Oliver Reed look centered, present.
And I was drinking more on this movie than any other.
Oh,
movie.
Oliver Reed had no idea what was happening.
What is this, Tommy? Oh no.
Yeah, he has that's why he has 2 lines of dialogue.
I died in Gladiator.
And the rest of it, if you notice, even in that movie, he's just drinking the whole time.
I died in Gladiator. They died early. They had to cut my scenes down and put a CGI version of me in there. But it's not really a CGI version. It was just basically a cut scene from another scene, and they just put me in the dark instead of a daytime. That's all it was.
His liver was as dark as the space behind us.
His liver was trying to escape again. Just like the Simpsons. So there you are. You're not getting away from me that easy. He puts it back in his chest. That's hilarious.
Oh man.
Yeah, starts that this movie is just awful.
Oh, here's a good shot of one of the chapter screens.
Yes, please.
The Arena of Death.
Wow, look at that. It's so bad.
Then it's like they fight this stupid fucking thing, and then did any of them even die? I was so
no,
bored
nobody
during that
dies.
scene.
Nobody dies. They take over the ship, and then again, the lesbian prison warden has her own ship magically at the end of the movie, I guess, and then they blow it up. Because like the whole ending of the movie is basically them going through all the major villains and blowing them up in their own individual little ships.
I wrote down during this arena fight, I stopped really watching or caring what is happening.
You did in the first one. That was like 30 minutes into the movie.
I made it this far because it was my first movie, and I was like, it's the because I was working on my stuff and I'm like watching the movie, and it was
right.
a good state of mind. I have to be doing something else actively.
Yeah,
when
I was vacuuming when I was watching this. Probably.
Yeah, but this one I'm like. The fucking lunch scene where they get in a fight. I'm like, this is still going on. It's been like 12 minutes.
It's so just
and
terrible.
This one is so fucking boring. I wrote down they kill Mike, then they kill Flea. I don't know who Mike was at this point.
I remember them killing Flea. I thought they just kind of knocked him out.
Mike's the girl. I don't know. Maybe they knocked him out. Who knows?
Mike Nelson.
Yeah.
I mean, just the whole thing.
I've been watching that MST3K channel on Roku since you left.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's a great channel. It's the 24/7 special. Well, they also have Cinematic Titanic, right, or riff tracks.
Yeah,
they have riff tracks. Yeah,
although they do play the new seasons, like the brand new ones.
Oh, do it from Netflix?
No, those are the old ones.
Oh,
the Netflix seasons are mid. Like there's the original show, then there's the 2 Netflix seasons, and then there's after that there's those self-funded ones. Where they have just like it's not the satellite of love, it's called the simulator of love, where they have all these different hosts come in. And I was watching one of them, and I'm like, this is unfucking watchable.
Yeah,
like I'm trying it. Maybe I did I think I would if I start with the beginning and got through it, but
I don't think so. There's nothing. The OG is the best. I can't watch anything new. There he is. Oh yeah, go for it. Yeah, have dress up like the main villain in this movie. Ron Weston or whatever his name is.
So I'm getting that look like a sand. That look like sand people for the next Comic-Con. Please do that.
Well, those are midgets. The midgets look like sand people.
Yeah,
and they're midgets.
You're
too tall.
So something obscure, like I would love it if you dressed up like the Flea guy in this with the pink hair and the weird.
Oh, that would be. But you'd get some asshole. Oh, Star Slammer, that's awesome. Yeah. How'd you fucking know that?
And then it's almost like weeding out the people. Like, I need to kill you now.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, you need to go. If you know what this movie is and you can visually reference it, then you're not worth anything on this planet.
Yeah, I'm Carrie Elways, and the guy that walks up to me is Alicia Silverstone.
Right to sleep. Right. Boom. Done.
Love it.
Oh, God. So, yeah, this movie sucks. But at least this movie, I'll give it this much. It's original because Terminator 3, or what was the other title?
We'll get to that one.
Oh, my God.
116.
Oh my God. That movie pissed me off. This one didn't piss me off as much. This one was just like, okay, I got a flash of tit. Okay, thank you, I guess. And then you got that.
I just want to play. I wanted to play the line like she says. Then we make like whores and blow this joint.
Yeah, there you go. See, even better. I got the sound on here.
I know.
There we go. Let's pause it now. Oh,
I don't know when it is though. Don't care. I missed it. I don't care.
All right, that's that. There you go. That was the movie. That's the movie, basically. Let's blow this place like whores and get out of here. Yeah, well, you're not wrong.
I wrote down, "Goddamn wizard is back for stupid justice." It seems like they could have. It seems like he could have saved the woman from prison by killing those guys and not having her be arrested. I don't know. It's a wizard.
They shoot him with their evaporating lasers, and everybody gets evaporated.
This movie was not good.
This movie was missing Jack Palance.
It was missing fucking anything.
And a story, and a plot, and good actors.
It did have John Carradine show up for a weird.
That's flash. True.
I forgot about that.
You're right. I took me out of the movie for a minute. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
And it's clearly footage from some other movie.
Oh, yeah, it was so bad. I
There's
had to
just-
scroll through the IMDb page because he's not in like the first 10. There's like 20 of them. He's like all the way toward the end. John
Yeah.
Carradine.
That's because he's not
Oh,
actually
shit, it
in
is
the
John
movie.
Carradine.
They did the Cameron Mitchell thing where they just threw some footage from another
Yeah.
movie and said it was in this movie.
John Carradine basically he did the early cameo where basically you call a number and like he'll send you a video of some performance. You just got to fit it into the movie somehow. And it's just him doing random lines from some script that's on his desk.
Yeah, or it's like a stock footage thing where you got to choose through the speeches, and you're like, I guess this.
How
makes
many
sense.
do you want? I have 3. I can give
No,
you 3.
I'm picturing him writing speeches and then recording it on a camera, and then be like, "There you go, you get these options," and they're like, "I guess that one." He's like, $640.
And by the way, it has to be money order. I can't take personal checks anymore.
Not anymore.
They keep bouncing. You guys are fucking with me.
Or
I need a money
I'll also be paid
order
in
Western
booze.
Union. You can do that too because I got nothing else to live for anymore. I'm doing this shit.
You could also pay me in
My
belts. For
son-
some reason, all the belts in my house
my-
keep disappearing. I don't know what's happening with them.
My son's career is taking off way better than mine. The other son is going to hang himself jerking off and die in Thailand. I saw the future. It's not looking good.
Oh, that's where my belts went.
Oh, David, why is my belt? Oh,
Oh,
no.
son.
It's slimy again. I'll do the movie if I can get some mental help for my son, David.
What's the other one? Keith?
Well, I think they're all half brothers.
Yeah.
They're not directly. There's Keith Carradine, David Carradine, Cheech Carradine. There's a lot
Ringo
of
Carradine.
Ringo Carradine. He's the better one.
No, which
Terrible
one's-
drummer.
Is it Keith that's in Dexter?
No, that's
Which one's that?
no, that's a Keith. That's Stacy Keach's brother. That's another Keach.
No,
Oh
one
no,
of
I'm
the
sorry.
Carradine.
You're right because he was in Deadwood too. That's there's David Carradine, John Carradine, Richard Carradine.
I don't know. I'm gonna find out right now.
I think it's
He's a good actor. I like him.
No, he's good. They're all good actors. It's just
It's Keith.
Keith Carradine.
Yeah.
Keith Carradine, Richard Carradine, John Carradine.
For anyone curious what I'm talking about, I'll share his picture.
Yeah. Well, wasn't
Oh, sorry, wrong
Revenge of the Nerds. That's one of the Carradine sons, and he's in a bunch of stuff. He works today. I mean, he shows up in a TV show. You'll know when you see him.
He's the FBI special agent.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah.
And he was also Deadwood. He was Buffalo Bill. Yeah,
He's
Keith
good actor. I like him.
Yeah, he's good. He's very good.
David Carradine.
David Carradine's he's kind of I think he was the black sheep of the family.
He was more. I don't know. He just kind of was doing whatever. Like Keith felt like he was acting, but David was like, "I'm here, and I am David Carradine." Like I don't know. Felt like
I'm going to sell these plastic tubes that will help with your kung fu.
oh god,
Whoa, it was a hose, it was a piece of rubber hose.
it was great.
$39.95.
Shocking Dark, aka Terminator 2 from 1989.
Please, Terminator 3. They did not have. And why is it called Terminator? Oh, because it's 1989. It's before Terminator 2, 1991, obviously. But it should have been called Aliens: The Ripoff. This is our Aliens ripoff, 100%. It is 100% Aliens ripoff. And they just throw in a Terminator for no reason at the end to make it really make no sense.
Yes.
And there's time travel. The end of the movie is time travel.
There is, yeah. I'm trying to remember this.
Oh my god!
This is going to be building blocks for me because memory erased of this movie. Because even when I was watching it, I'm like retaining zero information.
Well, because the set was the same set used in Space Mutiny. It's that giant warehouse factory
with the
that's
sunlight.
Supposed to be the city of Venice. It's the city of Venice is a giant factory for some reason, and they're getting attacked by these mutants because Venice, the pollution has made Venice unlivable, and it's bred these chuds, these awful alien monsters, and then there's like 3 or 4 dubbed actors who are Italian, and then there's 2 or 3 actors that are using their real Italian accents. And you can barely understand them throughout most of the movie.
I want to play something. It's 5 minutes. Is that all right?
Sure.
It's something I did. I'll just play a few minutes of it.
Oh, that's fine.
But let me know if I did a rant during the middle of my Hell of the Living Dead
Yes.
where I just went off on Italian B movies because they're all the fucking same. And I was watching this, and that's all I could think about was my rant.
Yeah. Please.
But anyway, Hell of the Living Dead. I turned it on. The credits made it very apparent it's Italian, and I caught it right away.
Look how
Because if
young
you are
you
a fan of
sound.
B movies like I am,
Look how young you sound.
Right?
You're
Anybody-
all destroyed now.
No, the lapel mic helps.
Yeah.
who's a fan of B movies and just watches B movies, you recognize immediately when it's Italian because you get the really loud music in the beginning, and you get kind of like a weird synthesized thing. This movie had like a Pink Floyd, like a almost Pink Floyd song going on the whole time, which is kind of ironic because I'm wearing a Pink Floyd sweatshirt. But this is 1980. The year previous, The Wall came out in 1979, and this has the so similar. You gotta run.
All right.
I'll be getting copyrighted for that.
I did it in the original one.
It's Italian as fuck. You got your Italians. Where do I begin with Italian movies? They're not
right,
terrible.
This is the part.
They're interesting at the very least. I didn't like this movie at all, but at least it was interesting. Some of it I'm like, wow, this is cool the way they're doing this, but I have no idea what's happening. Italian movies are incomprehensible. The storylines don't necessarily tie in together. It's just kind of a drifting. It's always like four people. They go and do this, and then we cut to these five people over here, and they're dicks or they're rapists or something. And then they kind of do their thing, and they die. And you're like, back to these other four. I'm like, I feel like a child lost in a public space, but like something safe-ish, like a family reunion. We're just kind of like, I'm with my mom. Aunt's taking me over here. Oh, this guy's taking me over here in the bathroom. Please help me. Please help me. Okay, Dad, grab me. Great. And you kind of like, you just kind of drift from room to room, really not having any frame of reference because you're a child. You just kind of, you're there. You don't know why you're there. You don't know what this is all about, what this room full of people's doing. No idea. But people, you kind of just trust the filmmakers to just take you from room to room. And you're like, yeah. And then eventually at the end of the movie, I was like, oh, this is cool. The last like 10 minutes was really cool. I couldn't tell you what it was about.
All right, that was all I want.
Well, that's pretty accurate for this movie.
Yeah, that's how I
They
feel
go to
about
a lot of
Italian
rooms.
movies.
There's a
It's just
lot
like,
of room traveling.
they always introduce people, and then they move on, and you're like, all right, we got a new group here, and oh no, we're back to no, they don't matter. Okay, and you're like, oh, like you feel like a madman because you're like, I thought those were our main characters, but now we're not seeing them anymore.
Apparently not.
So I just start tuning out.
Yeah, well, this movie again, like I said, this is a ripoff of Aliens.
It's
Because it's Aliens because there's the character of Newt is in this movie with the dynamic of Ripley and Newt, the two female characters in this movie. Basically, that's the whole relationship. But that little girl in this movie was on par with, remember that awful Night Gallery episode about the monster from the swamp and that annoying little girl that
Monster.
like said.
Brenda.
Yeah, maybe Brenda. She's like,
Brenda.
"Yay, my monster!"
The worst episode.
Yes, that reminded me of that little girl. She's so fucking annoying.
You wanted to
God,
get killed by the creature.
I wish these monsters would have gotten a hold of that little girl and just ripped her throat out.
This looks cool. This still frame. Where was this?
Yeah.
Like, I wish this was the fucking movie, but
No, that's in the movie for 2 minutes, for 20 seconds, and then he lets him go.
Because he turned psychotic for a sec. I honestly, I'm gonna be honest, I can't really describe this movie because none of it stuck.
No,
I'm pulling it up here so I can skim through it.
It was literally a ripoff of Aliens, but done for 25 cents.
This is my favorite scene. I love the 640. I wrote 640. This guy sounds exactly like Dan Aykroyd when he talks. I don't know if you noticed this. Oh, sorry. I'll just play it here.
In touch with them.
Not this guy.
It's almost as if he were.
Well, that's it.
Him.
It's certainly not much to go by.
And just why have all the videos?
Did you hear that?
City
Certainly not much to
Don't
go
say
by.
that.
We don't know. It's going to be part of your job to find out. And bring back any survivors, of course.
Let's not forget about Raffleson's diary.
I just want to hear that one guy talk. He sounds exactly like Dan Aykroyd.
Well, after the failure of 1941, Dan had to go do an Italian movie.
He got paid for that movie. It's not his fault.
No, I know.
I wrote down 740, some of the best acting I've ever seen.
11-day war at Ankara. Besides, it's a tubular corporation that wanted this mission done in the first place.
Tubular.
Our company invested millions of dollars constructing the underground viaduct that links us with Venice.
The project was supposed to purify the city's polluted waters.
It sounds like Lee Martin directed this.
Yes.
The city was supposed to do this, and that is not right. You bitch, because you're a woman.
Take off your top. You're a woman.
We can't show it, but
I can't. I'm not allowed to show it, but I want to see it for my own personal needs.
Yeah, I guarantee there's behind the scenes of.
Oh, absolutely. And he probably told him, no, I'm going to put this on a DVD and sell it as an unrated version, and you'll get a percentage of it, I swear.
And I bet he's into something weird. Like, I just want to see the upper butt crack.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have a dimple over your butt crack? Do you have a tattoo on your butt crack?
You ruined it, tattoo. I don't.
Oh, I can't do it. It's not pure. I like pure girls.
I wanted to leave my own stains in your back. You know what I mean?
I have a white dot machine that I use.
Please tell me about that cat that you found.
Oh, that one. No, it was at an estate sale, but it was just a picture. I didn't go to it. I wasn't going to go. They had nothing like worth looking at.
How much are they asking for?
I have no idea. It was just a picture.
Please,
I'm sure it's still there.
Please find out. I need to have this thing.
My great aunt had that cat. I swear.
I want it right here.
Yeah, no, it's a product of the 70s. It has to be.
It
so
was also in Tales from the Crypt, remember?
Yeah, no, it shows up. It's a piece of furniture in a lot of people's homes.
Yeah.
I bet you if you go to a garage sale in Phoenix, you'll find one.
Maybe
it's gotta be there. Some old lady.
You go to a lot of Goodwills. I haven't seen one out.
They might be there.
I haven't seen one.
It's early yet. I promise you, if I ever find one in person, though, I will buy it.
Man, I want one right behind me.
I've never seen them anywhere.
And I'll put it next to a frame picture, and I will get Lee Martin to sign it. I guarantee I can get him to sign it.
I guarantee you can get a picture of him with a cat and his own cat, and they're like this. And he's got an autograph. Thanks, Phoenix, for believing in me. Where's your check for my DVDs that I want to sell you?
What do you think would happen if I messaged him and said, "Hey, can I have your cat, like your ceramic cat? Yeah, whoever owns that, I'm sure they're dead by now. Can I have it?"
It had to be his grandma's.
I guarantee that's in a storage locker somewhere that you're not going to care about. Sign it and send it to me. I will display it prominently behind me for all of our dozens of viewers.
Yes, all dozens of you're gonna have the first ever con for Midnight Hour, and 12 people are gonna show up, and 3 of them will be like, "What is this for?"
Yeah,
but you can sell that black cat like at the con, and someone's gonna give you top dollar for it.
Oh my God. I'm looking through my notes.
It's in the background of all the bad sex scenes in his movies.
I wrote down, is this guy deaf? He sounds like he's...
Oh, because of his Italian accent?
No, he sounds like he's deaf.
Or his bad dub.
We're really going to screw your weekend, baby.
So you caught me. Big deal. You're gonna die.
It sounds like Kevin McDonald from Kids in the Hall doing a deaf voice.
Yeah, I mean, this guy's giving it his all. Good for him.
And then I wrote down, because there's a line where the guy goes, can't hear a thing. I'm like, yeah, like the deaf guy. 1635.
Oh, man.
I'm not going to find it. Here it is. Okay.
Oh, here we go.
Is everybody okay? I can't hear a damn thing.
It made me laugh because it was right after that deaf guy's talking. Again, Dick, I was grasping at straws here, man, trying to find something to entertain myself.
Did you have subtitles on for it, though?
No.
I didn't either. I probably should have. Maybe that would have made it easier to follow, because these dubs, some of these dubs are so bad, you can't understand them even if it's English.
You know what's weird is half the time they were speaking English. A lot of these are English speaking actors, but they sound like they're dubbed. It's not like a Sergio Leone movie. I don't understand.
Yeah,
It sounds like
well,
someone else
seriously,
doing the voice.
how dare you compare this to a Sergio Leone movie?
I'm saying it's not.
No, I know, but it's just to mention his name in the same sentence as this movie.
This
It's
woman
an
right here.
affront. She's the best part of the movie, and she's
Yeah.
she's in a bunch of other horror movies in Italian. I think she was an American actress who lived in Italy, so she would do
Yeah.
these movies. So that's why
Look-
she's kind of have like a cult following.
The face of the guy behind her is the movie to me. Every single guy they cut to at one point, and he's like,
He had a
It just
Napoleon
says,
Dynamite stick.
yeah, just the blankest Beavis and Butthead and Napoleon Dynamite stare. Like his brain is just an autopilot.
Cut that out now, okay?
See, she's speaking English,
I'm gonna get you out of there.
and that's clearly sound on set.
Oh no, she can speak English. Yeah, she's an English
But
actor for sure.
earlier they had the girl speaking English, and the guys weren't, and she's dubbed. It's weird. Like,
Well, they probably shot it with no sound. They had to do the sound like with every.
but this is shot with
guy in
sound.
the
It's
room.
just a bizarre, confusing movie.
Well, maybe the sound guy was on strike and he took days off because he's like, "What's is this going to ruin the movie?" No.
I'll say this: the only person on the entire production I give any credit to is the makeup artist.
Yeah.
This looks legit.
Yeah.
Kane, give me a hand with this, will ya?
Oh, it froze. Anyway, let's be done with this, right?
Yes, please, God.
I have to announce a sad thing that B Movie Battle has been bought by the Tubular Corporation.
Oh yes, and we're gonna go back in time and not watch this episode.
Yes,
We're gonna go back in time and stop ourselves from watching this video, or else the Terminator's gonna come and attack us until we throw the remote control at him and he shorts out for some reason.
They say the Tubular Corporation. I conservative estimate 6,000 times.
It's about that, yeah.
And it's always in a dubbed foreign like the Tubular Corporation. Like,
Well, it almost reminded me of that because sometimes the robot would say tubular, like the robot from remember the Michael McGinty movie that MST3K did, where it's he's the paper chase guy, and it's the post-apocalyptic world where he's on a motorcycle that talks.
yeah, it's oh god,
And Donald Pleasance is in it.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I just can't think of.
It's a bad one. It looks like another Italian movie. It must be an Italian movie. Fred Thompson's in it for no reason. I think it's Knights, or it's Riders of the Armageddon, or the Riders of the.
I know what I know what you're talking about. I can't think of the name of it. Another Italian one is Bronx. Remember the Leave the Bronx? Escape 2000.
Yes, I was going to bring that up. I'm just
You're ordered to leave the Bronx.
Please leave the Bronx. Oh, yeah, that's another bad one. Yeah, I think that's called
that
Escape 2000.
Well,
I think it's Escape 2000.
That's Escape 2000. Yeah.
Yeah.
The,
Leave the Bronx.
You are ordered to leave the Bronx. I had the sneaking
God.
Tom Servo. I had the sneaking suspicion they're supposed to leave the Bronx.
Yeah.
They said it 10,000 times.
Oh God, that's a bad one.
His name is
Ugh.
Trash. Trash
It's
W Moon.
It's a bad movie, but man, just MST3K make it funny.
Yeah.
That's what's kind of funny. Like I was looking at my list of IMDb, like my ratings. And I was like, some of these movies are just movies I saw from MST3K, and it counts because I saw them. I saw them from beginning to end, so I watched it. But I had a much better time with it than not watching without the robots.
Yeah,
and
I
Mike
still
Nelson or Joel.
You got to rate it just on the movie, though.
I understand that.
Yeah, I'm saying like that was a 10. Like,
yeah, I think you would 10. I still give it a 3,
yeah.
but yeah, it's
unless you're rating the episode.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
Yeah.
the episode's always a 10.
All right, Dick, we're done, right?
Yeah,
Fuck these movies.
Both these movies can blow each other like whores and leave.
Okay, so let's blow this like a whore and whatever. So on IMDb, Star Slammer has 1,400 reviews.
Wow.
Do you want to guess on the rating?
Oh, it's got to be a 4.
4
or a 3, somewhere in there. 4. Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
No, 3.6. So,
right. Yeah, like I said, 3. Yeah, that works.
No, I was asking you because I couldn't hear you. We had a bit of an audio hiccup there. Anyway, yeah, 3.6, which honestly, I gave it a 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I gave
Terminator 2 / Shocking whatever, Shocking Dark, 1.9 thousand reviews. Guess the score on that one.
Oh, that's got to be 3.8.
4.3.
What?
It has a higher score than Star Slammer.
No, thank you.
I gave it a 2.
I'll give it a 2 just because they ripped off Aliens. It's the
Yes,
same
it was
fucking
insulting
story.
and boring.
It was so bad. It was like, hey, what if we take all the cool tension and action and good acting out of Aliens and make it this? Thank you guys. Thank you for taking the good stuff out.
And to be honest, it deserves one less star because of the very, very obvious, transparent way of doing Terminator 2. And look at the goddamn poster for this thing. Like they're clearly.
These posters are always liars.
Yeah, this shit's not in the movie.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, that's right there. Right. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that does not happen.
Fuck you, Italy.
He doesn't even. He has like a piece of prosthetic here on his arm, and he goes, "That's a robot." Oh my god, he's a robot.
I'm gonna be honest. I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't remember this.
That's
here
right.
he is.
Because he gets hit, and they show the skin, and it's a wound, but it's not blood. It's like circuitry. They go, "Oh my god, it's a robot set up here by the Tubular Corporation."
You watched this a lot closer than I did. Clearly.
Yeah,
I couldn't focus. I tried, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm still watching this. Like nothing was sticking at all. So more painful is Terminator 2: Shocking Dark.
Yes.
Our current winner on B Movie Battle is Liquid Sky. This doesn't even come close to being as bad as Liquid Sky, though.
No, these are just boring.
Yeah,
these are just boring movies.
Liquid Sky was painful.
Was painful, but it was somewhat. It was a time capsule of New York in the 70s.
Yeah,
this is a time capsule for nothing.
Exactly.
I mean, this is bland and boring and blah.
It was again. I kind of go off the pain meter because MST through K. I go off the pain meter, and that's what wins.
Right.
It's our winner. We're trying to find the most painful movie ever, and Liquid Sky so far is leading over this. Like this doesn't even come close to touching Liquid Sky.
No. Well, Liquid Sky is like you survived Vietnam.
It's just frustrating and annoying, and this one was just kind of like I don't care. And that was the most emotion I had during the movie. I was never annoyed. I was just like, I don't even know who these people are. I stopped paying attention to what they're doing because it's just all generic. Shoot that! All right, now shoot this. Yeah. Now run for an hour and a half.
This should be called the tribute to Adam Wilcox because he would have loved these two movies.
He would have liked Star Slammer because there's tits in it.
Yes, exactly.
There's no tits in this one.
Don't you know who that actress is? She was great in those other movies that I love to whack it to.
Yeah. I expect this seems more like a Russian movie to me than Italy.
Yeah.
Just based on the vibe. It's cold. There's no emotion. Except for the black lady that we showed. There's no emotion. She's the only one that even tries to emote any sort of human emotion. The rest of them are just brain dead. I'm gonna go over here. And that's their dialogue. That's not the actor thinking.
No.
Oh God, fuck this. All right.
Yeah, terrible.
I don't know what we're gonna do next time. I'll figure it out.
All right.
Let's get out of here. Until next time, in the meantime, I'm Phoenix West.
Dig out.
So long, citizens.
Boo.
Bye, Bruno Mattei and Fred Olen Ray, two known directors that made these two movies.
Ugh.
Bye. Is Bruno Mattei dead?
He's got to be. He's got to be.
Fred Olen Ray is alive. Damn.
Well,
same age as my dad. Oh my God, he's born the day after my dad. Literally the day after.
Oh.
Bruno Mattei is dead in 2007 at age 75.
Good, they got him.
They got him. Who's
Got him.
they?
We took care of that. Well, I have this imaginary strike force. Like anytime a bad movie comes out, and they just kill everyone involved in it, and it corrects the timeline.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah,
I'm
so
gonna end the stream now.